Hello everyone, hope you're having a fantastic day. Today we're going to start out, well I guess we're going to hopefully try and get through all of the physical range DPS quests today. I'm going to obviously be doing it as Dancer, and I'm wearing the Endwalker Dancer gear because I like that a bit more than the Dawntrail one. Although the Dawntrail one doesn't look that bad either. It doesn't look bad, I just prefer this one a lot more. Anyway, let's not dilly-dally anymore. The person that we are going to help today is our Mobble Jaw friend over here, Growl Jaw. To steal a Steelhog. Growl Jaw's eyes are full of expectation, or is it dust? Greetings. So you have decided to aid my people in retrieving our treasure, yes? They will be glad to know my long and arduous journey from our homeland in the distant south of Dawntrail was not in vain. As for the treasure we would have you recover, it contains the undying essence of an armadillo troll. These steelhogs, as we call them, rely on their tough hides to protect themselves from predators. The legends speak of one that lived to an extraordinary age, perhaps due to its natural suit of armor, and came to be known as the Lord of the Forest. At the end of its long life, our ancestors enshrined the Vidrol's soul within the Steelhog vessel. For generations since, the divine blessings it bestows have been a great boon to my people. Those under its protection need not fear wild beasts, for Fang and Claw cannot harm them. This allows us to hunt in the forest without risking our lives. This treasure, so crucial to our people, was stolen by a tall, slender merchant, or rather, a man posing as one. He came bearing exotic wares from foreign lands, and served alcohol freely, toasting often to new friendships. My people became caught up in celebration, and in the morning, the merchant was gone, along with the Steelhog vessel. Without it, we cannot bestow its blessing afresh upon our hunters. The effect wanes over time, and one by one we are losing our protection against the savage predators that stalk our lands. Well, it sounds like you just got a skill issue on your hand. As I and my granddaughter, Ceetol Ja, still possesses the treasure's blessing, we have been tasked with locating the Steelhog vessel and returning it to the village. The trial led us here to Tuliolol, where we believe the perpetrator boarded a ship and made good on his escape. The journey here has already pushed this decrepit body of mine beyond its natural limits, and a lengthy voyage by sea would likely be my end. Although I urged Ceetol Ja not to make the crossing alone, she was determined to give chase. Given that you hail from across the ocean, your knowledge of these lands will prove invaluable to her. Not only that, but our quarry may use the Steelhog vessel to his own ends. Only a skilled warrior can stand against such a foe, and Ceetol Ja is no warrior. Then why does she have this blessing? You said she's not a warrior, but like she's one of the hunters? Okay. Also, how the heck am I supposed to beat someone that I can't harm? You have your treasure in 2 shakes of an armadillo's tail. Is it not? It's a dilla, man. It's not an armadillo, it's a dilla. Looks like refusal isn't an option. Fine, I'll help. That's a bit mean. I'm truly grateful. My granddaughter's first port of call is a place called Alamigo. Okay, so we're going to the Alamigo and Gyr Abania region for this one. You see, as the thief took all of his wares with him, the only clue left behind was an empty bottle of whatever grog he was serving. After asking the sailors here, it seems it was produced in Alamigo, and with no other leads, Ceetol Ja set forth. Once you arrive, she should not be difficult to find, well, considering there's like no Mobble Jaw in the desert, as far as I can remember, unless, you know, there's a very good chance I'm just completely misremembering. Yeah, I'd say it's probably pretty easy to find her. These days, only a handful of Ceetol Ja attempt the journey, most of them brutish mercenaries. Ceetol Ja is a far daintier creature, and is sure to have made a favorable impression on the locals. May the Steelhog watch over you. Hey, I don't need help. I don't need the blessing. As Ceetol Ja has traveled to Alamigo, perhaps you should begin your search by asking around at Ralgar's Reach. Okay, sounds good. Alright, let's talk to Ceetol Ja first, and then we'll teleport over to Ralgar's Reach. It brings me great solace to know that my granddaughter has such a capable ally. Dude, I literally haven't done anything. How do you know I'm capable? Of course, retrieving the artifact is of utmost importance, but it's Ceetol Ja's safety that concerns me most. Doesn't she have this, like, invulnerability blessing? Why are you concerned? I dread to think what dangers await her across the ocean. And don't worry, she'll be fine. Alright then, let's go ahead and teleport over to Ralgar's Reach. She just so happens to be at that settlement. How did she even get there? There's no like ports here. I mean, like, I guess she went to Lenosha and then like took an airship to Gyr Abania. No, they don't have an airship there. To the black, I don't know, whatever. Let's go ahead and question locals, see if we can find her. Looks like our first person's over here. Germaine? Germaine. Okay, I guess it is Germaine. Okay. But it's with two N's. Or Germaine. Manny? Germani? Maybe, because it's a woman, right? Yeah. Yes, I met the Ceetol Ja girl you're after. She was looking for a tall, thin man. Some sort of thief, apparently. Yep, that's who we're looking for. Sounded a bit like the leader of a gang of bandits that lurks around Verjala? Sure. So I told her as much. Chances are, that's where she's headed. I hope she stays out of trouble, considering she's going after a bandit. Probably not. The next person should be right here. Yes, Odelia. A Ceetol Ja, you say? As it happens, she came over while I was cleaning the cannons. She showed me an empty rock bottle and said she was looking for the bloke it belonged to. Thing is, that brand's found all over Alamigo, so I wasn't able to help her narrow down her search. And you're not helping my search either. Alright, third person should be here. Donna. Yes, I saw a Ceetol Ja on my patrols, but he carried an enormous axe. Not at all like the person you described. So when he said dainty little thing, I'm fairly confident that's just him seeing her as his granddaughter when she's actually this big tough like warrior. Because it doesn't really make sense to have a dainty person, even though he specifically said that only the warriors get the Steelhog blessing. So it kind of doesn't really make sense for her to be this dainty Ceetol Ja, but then like get the warrior's blessing. Anyway, we'll see in a minute, or I guess more than a minute. Let's see, where are we headed out? Oh, okay, all the way over to the Peering Stones. Okay, let's do that. I don't remember much from Stormblood, to be honest. I just remember being a bit disappointed with it, but not quite in the same way as Dawntrail. Anyway, looks like she should be down here. There we go. Is that who we're looking for? Okay, she isn't giant big, but she is a, I mean, she's a female Bunewa, so that's kind of what we expected. Ouch. Here, let me apply some of this ointment. It's a common remedy where I come from. Que? Oh, are you here to lend a hand? This poor soul was attacked by highwaymen, and I could use help tending to his wounds. Do I look like a medic to you? All I can do is dance. Don't worry about me. It's my escort who's in trouble. He's in pursuit of the thieves, and I fear he's bitten off more than he can chew. Please, will you lend aid to him? I mean, I guess so. Oh, more. Oh, there's the axe, the person that I think one of them mentioned. Oh, there's the axe. That's who they mentioned. You thieving bastards! Wrecked. What? But how? Behold! Ah! Kind of an interesting mask these people have. Nothing like a bit of divine intervention to tip the scales in my favor. With this artifact in my hand, I am invincible. Oh right, I'm using the Manderville weapons. I don't remember if that's Glame or not. And I might actually be using them. Another one, eh? Not that it matters. Ceetol Ja, it's time you earned your coin. Is that the same axe that Wokalamon has? I appreciate the assistance, but he wasn't joking about divine intervention. I know. And I happen to be a god slayer. Some strange force pushed me away. I can't even get near them. The Steelhog vessel! Return it at once, and the stolen goods. Wait, he's backing away from her? Oh ho! You followed me all this way here from your backwater village. Alas, your journey has been for naught. The vessel is mine. Okay, now I gotta figure out how to pronounce this. Shal Taufite. That's probably completely wrong, but I'll just go with it. Will make better use of the artifact than you and your ilk ever could. By the might bestowed upon me, I will become the savior of the oppressed and destitute. In light of my grand ambitions, the vessel's power would be wasted on the likes of you. If you cannot hunt without it, might I suggest a change of diet? I hear the acorns are delicious at this time of year. You know, that's kind of what I mentioned earlier. Like, why are you're supposed to be like good strong warriors? Why are you need to use this vessel to, like, it sounds like a skill issue. Damn it all. I was so close. I don't know how you were close when you were just standing there. But now's not the time for regrets. Those two are in need of a healer. I'll see them safely to Ralgor's Reach. Would you mind meeting us there? Once their injuries have been treated, we'd better tell the resistance soldiers what happened. Why is there still resistance when we've already cleared Garlemald out of this place? Anyway, let's go ahead and teleport back to Ralgor's Reach. Wrap this first quest up. Also, I don't quite see the dainty part that he was referring to, but I also am not sure about the whole part about her being a warrior, because she isn't this big burly Ceetol Ja that I expected. But then again, this is the female Bunewa model that they use, so I guess that's what they had to go with. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk to everyone, and then Ceetol Ja. Losing all that stock is a bitter pill to swallow, but we're lucky they didn't take our lives as well. I thought I could handle whatever ruffians the desert might throw at us. Some escort I turned out to be. Well, I'm glad we made it to safety without any more trouble. Those bandits wouldn't dare step foot in this place. Well, yeah, 'cause I'm here. Ah, how rude of me. I never asked your name, or how you changed across us, for that matter. You came all the way from Tuliol at my grandfather's behest? I can't tell you how grateful I am. As for the highwaymen, they possess the Steelhog vessel, a treasure from my village. Not only does it grant protection from harm, it also produces a potent blast when the barrier is dispelled. As long as our enemies have the vessel, attacks at close quarters will be extremely risky. And that's why this is the physical ranged quest. Although, as we say in my village, cracks form in even the mightiest of shields. Knowing this, we are careful not to rely too heavily on its powers. But now that the Steelhog vessel has been stolen, this selfsame power is being turned against innocent people such as yourselves. I only hope you can forgive me for allowing this to happen. Sounds like it was everyone else's fault getting drunk. There's nothing to forgive. If anything, we should thank you for coming to our aid. That Talfite and his lackeys have a lot to answer for. Indeed. We'll give the resistance our testimonies, and with any luck, the information will go some way to clapping those bandits in irons. I'll go with you. The soldiers here need to be warned about the vessel. No, leave that to us. We'll relay what you've told us word for word. After all, you'll need to move quickly to have any chance of getting your artifact back. When you catch those robbers, give them one for me. I'm gonna give them one for the quest completion, not for you. How about you, Brilliant? I hope I can count on you to be there for whatever else comes next. Oh, don't worry about that. Aha, I knew it! I sense you're eager to get started, but I need time to plan our next move. Bandits are known for being found easily. What do you mean, you just go to the convenient orange circle? What convenient orange circle? Nothing. I was surprised to see a fellow mumbled jaw among them. I can't imagine why that cockle jaw... Wait, it's cockle jaw. Would work for Talfite of all people. I don't know why, but I don't really care. I'm sure he'll be important, because it looked like he kind of recognized her or something.